In 2021, millions of people watched a video of Tom Cruise playing golf on TikTok. Except it wasn't Tom Cruise. Audiences treated these clips as digital magic tricks. They were entertaining, slightly eerie novelties that left viewers wondering how software could mimic a superstar so convincingly. At that time, achieving this level of synthetic realism required high-end processing power and specialized visual effects expertise. But the tools quickly moved out of professional studios and onto consumer laptops and smartphones. Because the technology first appeared as a harmless internet joke, it created a false sense of security about how quickly digital impersonation could be misused. The novelty has since disappeared, replaced by targeted digital harassment deployed at an industrial scale. High-profile figures, specifically actresses like Rashmika Mandanna and Runal Thakur, have been forced to fight back against waves of photorealistic, non-consensual videos circulating online. The process is simple. Abusers harvest public photos from social media profiles and feed them into AI models to synthesize entirely new, fabricated realities. Victims often rely on public pleas to stop the spread. Actors post formal notices, warning followers the content is fake and demanding creators immediately cease. A person's face has become raw, scrapable data, a resource that can be hijacked and weaponized against them in minutes. Governments struggle to regulate these models because of the dual-use dilemma. The same underlying code creates both immense societal benefits and targeted destruction. In professional filmmaking, these AI pipelines allow for seamless face replacements for stunt doubles and the digital de-aging of actors for historical narratives. In medicine, voice synthesis models allow patients who have lost the physical ability to speak to communicate again, using accurate recreations of their own original voices. Those restorative and creative tools share the same architecture used by bad actors to generate non-consensual, explicit content and defamation. A total ban would dismantle these medical and creative breakthroughs, making targeted, nuanced legislation the only viable path forward. When victims seek protection through the courts, they frequently hit a structural wall. This chart highlights the governance gap. While AI capability has increased exponentially, the legislation governing it has remained largely stagnant. Prosecutors find that existing statutes for copyright or defamation barely touch the specific harm of AI identity theft, leaving victims in a legal gray zone. Cybercell officers are tasked with enforcing boundaries that haven't been clearly written into the penal code yet. This gap leaves victims trapped in a system where the digital damage is absolute, but the legal recourse is effectively non-existent. The stakes reach beyond individual harassment. Deepfakes are successfully dismantling the basic reliability of visual evidence, making seeing is no longer believing a daily reality. Scammers now use voice cloning algorithms to simulate kidnappings for ransom, while political operatives use synthetic audio to manipulate public opinion just before elections. This threat has triggered alarms at the highest levels of government. Following the targeting of several actors, national leaders have publicly addressed the urgent need to combat AI misuse. Unchecked digital impersonation erodes our collective ability to identify objective reality in modern media. The focus must move away from the technical novelty of AI and towards strict cyber policies that punish bad actors. Any effective regulatory framework requires 3 pillars: mandatory disclosure of synthetic content, explicit consent from the individuals depicted, and strict legal accountability for violators. Artificial intelligence has gained the ability to clone our likeness. Now we must determine if we are willing to build the laws required to govern it.